Most people buy houses, but we buy crusty old V-dubs to live out of. If you saw our last video, you know this bus has been sitting since 1973. So today we finally got it back and we are gonna see if it runs with the original motor. What do you guys think? Do you think it's possible or not possible? This is the motor.
So stoked. Look how original this is. I mean, everything is just old. Clean out the carb maybe.
Yeah.
New plugs, new wires, some fresh fuel, and we'll see if we can get her to go. All right, we got fresh 6-volt battery, some goodies. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna figure out what is going on over here with the, man, look how corroded that is. Let's even see, what do we got for oil right here? Yeah, it's got oil. Just smells kind of old.
We'll start by pulling out the old corroded wiring for the battery and starter to replace them. Since there was no key or ignition, we're just gonna have to hot wire the starter and battery. And by we, I mean Jake.
Look at how cool this is. This was where the battery was, and it came through the fresh air vents to the filler cap right here, and it's a heater. In Canada, it would get so cold, they would plug this in and heat up the motor and the battery so that it would start.
Now we're gonna do a quick oil change. These old 36 horsepower motors didn't have a single drain plug. There are 6 nuts that secure the drain plate, which houses the oil screen. It's crazy that these old cars didn't have an oil filter.
Okay, so we got oil in. Next thing we're gonna do is probably put a new belt on. I don't want this thing to rip off.
After breaking the nut, we check the number of shims. There needs to be about 8 to 10 or you'll have problems. Trust me, you don't want to be stuck at a gas station in the middle of nowhere for a whole day. The shims help with adjusting the tightness of the belt. Next, we remove the old spark plugs and replace them. We made sure to check the gap with the feeler gauge. It helps to add a little bit of anti-seize to the threads.
Plug's done. We're gonna check the point gap. Under here, this little rotor comes off. And back here, when the motor turns, you can see there's little lumps and bumps. Those are pushing and opening and closing this guy right here. Here's a manual choke that opens and closes the butterfly, and it's moving. I wonder if it's got a wire. We're gonna see if it is still connected. Honey, can you come back here and check it? How about this one? Oh, that moves.
Yeah, it's moving.
It's moving?
Is it supposed to be down or up? Because it just moved up. Now it's stuck up.
Okay, we want it.
Or down.
We want it down, I think. Yeah, we're just about ready to try, aren't we? Are you stoked? She's not that stoked. I look like Mario right now.
Now we're gonna check the valves. They should be set at 0.006 with the feeler gauge.
This is why you go through everything and make sure that it's all good. So I went and opened the other valve cover, and guess what I found? Look at that. Right here, found these in the valve cover. The other side's, the other nut's on, but that one is not. Okay, so I think we're ready to try to see if it'll turn over. I hot wired it. Fingers crossed.
To start the bus, we just have to touch these 2 wires together. It's a little sketchy. I'm not sure what's going on here. Definitely seems like a Jake move, putting gas in a soda can.
Okay, I'm gonna touch these together. Let's see if she turns over. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh! Woo! She freaking runs! That is so exciting. Let's open the choke back up. Let's get some more gas down in there. Tiana, it started. It fired off for a second.
I heard a scream and I ran out here.
Yeah, so I got it to go for a second. I'm gonna see if I can get it go a little longer. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, okay. Let's hook up the fuel pump. If we could somehow hook something up to that, we can like get her to run. Dude, we got it running. We got it running. Check it out. Oh my goodness. I ran fuel line into the pump and set the choke and stuff. Look at it. No freaking way. I'm so stoked right now. First time in I don't know, 66 years or something like that this bus has been running. Look at it. She's alive.
Oh, that will give you a headache.
Oh, just kidding. But dude, isn't that awesome? I'm so freaking stoked. She's alive, dude. If we bleed brakes, man, even though it'd be sketch, it'd be super sketch. But if we bled brakes and somehow got brakes to work, we could probably hook up the throttle cable and drive this puppy.
So what's next, though?
What's next on this? Yeah, I mean, we could start ordering parts for it. The brakes, and then I think an entire new wiring harness, and start ordering the metal.
And then
we'll get move in.
In case you guys want to know what Jake's outfit is, it's work clothes and sandals. One day you will lose a toe.
Probably gonna get a lot of criticism for some of the stuff I did, but you know what? It's good that there's a younger generation getting into buses, and I hope more people do, because they're incredible. They're so much fun.
We are so excited to start on the bus that we're going to dive right into stripping some of the old painted parts back to original. Both the front logo and the bumpers need some love.
Still like a little smudge.
Yep, that comes right off. There was a little bit of like red on the nose, and it looked like an old primer. And we used some acetone, and check it out. All the original paint still under there.
We tried multiple different things and found that oven cleaner worked best. You have to be careful. If you leave it on too long, it can start stripping some of the original paint.
Oh, yeah, there's the
look
green.
at that green.
Longer. Oh gosh, this one's... That's it, but did I break it?
No.
We're feeling pretty anxious for the next step. Jake has never done metalwork or welding in his life and decided that this rare bus would be his first project. Stay tuned for the next video.